Sorry to whoever tunes in after the fact that I just hit record and we missed one round, but we'll make it back up. Good, and when we finish up, we're going straight into 20 V-ups. So we're just on the floor here. We're either going to put our hands flat and work on crunching ourselves up. You can keep your hands off the ground. Whatever you want to do, but we're going out and back in for 20. Here we go. Do your best not to arch your back too much. Oh, good job. Okay, so we're going to snap through that 2 more times. Whatever adjustments you need to make, go ahead and make them. If you need to add weight, drop weight, go faster, go slower. That's up to you. Here we go, we're back to the dips. Whenever we're ready, get a quick drink if you need it. Let's aim for 20, but do what you can do best. Here we go. Back is nice and close to that chair. Elbows are going back, not out. It's amazing how your furniture can also be gym equipment. 13, 14, 15, 16. If you're getting tired, bring the feet in. Makes it a little bit easier. Just don't cheat. Good job. Your choice. If you have a couch or a chair that allows you to go over the top of it and do curls, do it that way. If you don't, you can just stand and do it. Even though the back seat of this thing isn't great, I can lean over the edge and pull up. It's different for everybody. 10 each arm, 12 each arm. Here we go. Keep that elbow nice and tight to the body. Upper arm's not really moving. And switch when you hit 10 or 12. If you want to give yourself a little bit more of a challenge, put it up in front. Doesn't matter if your palm's up or like this and hammer. Your choice. All right, here we go. Single-legged squats when you're ready. If you want to push yourself a little bit, you can hold the weights you were just using. If you only want one, you can hold it under your shin. I'll go ahead and do one like this so everyone can kind of see it. So it's just right here, dropping up. So if you want to grab a weight, go for it. Otherwise, you can hold 2 and just go like this. Here we go, between 10 and 12. Don't let that knee go out in front of your toe. Sink right down through the hips. Hopefully the screen's not picking up on all the cracking noises my knees are making. But if you're doing those things too, make sure you're safe. If something doesn't feel right, go ahead and adjust. Working quads and glutes here. Full extension at the top. And switch when you get to 10. Straight down through the hips. That's good. Two more for me. Great job. Whew. All right, if you want to do your V-ups on the chair, I'll make it an example. If you want to do them on the floor, that's fine too. You can just kind of hold yourself at the edge. You can just go with the legs, pulling them in and pulling them up. If you're like me, there's not a lot of space, you'd rather go floor, that's fine too. Here we go, let's try to get 20. If we fall short, we fall short. More to work on this summer. Try to keep those feet and legs together as best you can. Makes it harder, I know. try to extend straight. Good job. Keep control. We don't want to just be flopping our legs around. I keep losing count. 20 is too high for me, so we're going to stop it right there. Whew. Everybody doing all right? We got one more round. Get a quick drink, and we'll finish this thing out. Doing all right?
Hi, Catherine. You talked me into it, but I thought it started at 12:15. Have I missed a lot?
We've gone through one round.
Oh, shoot. I was hoping I missed a lot.
Well, you did buy us a break, so now I'll go through the circuit real quick. So a chair of some kind, and any dumbbells or whatever you have in place. So we're going dips on the chair first.
Okay.
And then we're going curls where you can either be over top of your chair, stand. And then we're doing single-legged squats where the other leg is up.
Awesome.
And
Okay.
strict V-ups.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. There you go. All right, the goal is 20 of everything. So 20 to 24, somewhere in that range. So here we go. We're going straight to the dips. Make sure that our bodies aren't too far out where the pressure's on the shoulder. We want to stay in nice and tight. Feet farther out is harder. Feet closer in is easier. Here we go. Let's get 20. As you go up, exhale. As you go down, you're inhaling. If your shoulders are hurting you on this, scoot back a little bit. We're working the triceps and the shoulders right now. Just not the shoulder joints. We want those to stay safe. Elbows going back. It doesn't matter what position your hands are in. Elbows should still be going backwards. And if you're there, you can set up for curls. Good job. All right. If you want to go over the chair, I'm going to try and go over the chair on this one. One arm at a time. Between 10 and 12 per arm. Nice controlled movements. Make sure if you are over top of the chair, your lower body is balanced so you don't pull your back. There we go, good job. And when you hit your 10 or 12, go ahead and switch. If you are propping on something, it should be right in your armpit. So whatever you're propped against, your tricep is up against it. Takes all the wiggle out of your shoulder, and you're just moving at the elbow. This first circuit is all about beach season. And I lost count, so we're going to call it right there. Okay, here we go. Single leg squats. Flat foot on the ground. Other foot goes back. Should be the top of your toes on the seat. And everything is working with the front leg. Go straight down and up. If you want to grab weights, go ahead and grab weights. You can either hold one in the front. This time I'm going to go two on the side. Oops. Nice and tall upper body. Go, and we'll switch it. Sink your body right through your hips. We're not going forward, not going backward. Going straight down. Knee stays behind the toes. Make sure we're squeezing the glutes at the top. As we drop, it's more quads. Looking good. Great job. Last thing, let's get 20 V-ups. And we have graduated from round one, or circuit one, I should say. We're pulling knees in, pushing them out. Here we go. Inhale as you extend out. Exhale as you squeeze together. If you get tired, you can put your hands on the floor for a little extra balance. Feeling all right?
Still here.
All right. That's circuit one, complete, in the books. Grab a drink. I'll go through the exercise for the next circuit. Keep one dumbbell or something you can push or roll on the floor. We're going to add to the exercise as we go from round 1 through 3. So it'll start easier and get a little bit harder as we go. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, very, very simple. No push-ups, but we're in push-up position, and we're gonna do shoulder taps. You can see my feet are apart for balance. We wanna keep our upper body still. So we're working the core. We're gonna do 10 each direction. The next exercise will be a wide squat rock. So instead of just squatting, we're gonna squat and we're gonna pull up. And we're gonna kind of hold this nice, strong position. So it's almost like doing a single leg squat and a skier exercise all at the same time. We'll do 10 each way there. We'll get into some lateral planks, which are pretty self-explanatory. We'll add to those as we go. And the doggy arm rotation, we've all done those fire hydrant things where we move our legs all over the place. Well, now we're doing arms. So it'll be forward, around, and through. Squeezing the upper shoulder, rotating through the mid-back, and then coming back through. So it'll be 10 on each arm. That'll be the fourth exercise of the group. Everybody feel good? Okay. Let's go ahead and get rolling with the shoulder taps. We're in push-up position. If you need to be on your knees, that's fine. It's on your own, alternating. Total of 20, 10 each arm. Try to keep that upper body as still as possible. Here we go, nice and slow. It's all about control. There you go. Try to keep the rocking at a minimum. Whichever arm comes up, that same foot should add some pressure to it. It's basically holding up that side of your body for you. That's where your core kicks in, keeping it all locked together. Good job. When you hit 20 total, we'll hop up. As a rule of thumb, for these wide squat rocks, hold it for a second. So let's everybody load up on your left, my right here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay in a nice low squat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I lost my balance. I think that's 20, but I lost count, so we'll go 2 more. There we go. Good job. Okay, lateral planks. I got a clock up here. We're gonna go for 30 seconds, We're on our elbows or our hands, totally your call. Feet are stacked on top of each other. What's blocking over here? The big water jug got in the way. We're stacked, and we're just going to hold this position or this position for 30 seconds. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're holding here. Our hips stay nice and tall. We're not curved backwards either. Nice and straight, nice and straight. If your shoulder starts to hurt, go ahead and drop off and get back on when you're fine. Keep those feet stacked, toes pointed towards the screen. We are 25 seconds in. We're going to switch when we're done here. So 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Switch sides. Same thing on our elbow or our hand. Feet are stacked on top of one another. And we're going to hop up here. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds. Really squeezing in the core here. Toes are pointed towards the screen. We're flat on the bottom. And our bodies are flat, going from elbow to foot. Good job. About 10 more seconds. Really squeezing with that oblique that's facing the ground. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job. All right. The doggy arm rotation. So everyone's going to have different shoulder kind of feelings in your shoulder. When you lift up, you're kind of getting up top here. As if you're raising your hand, you can feel this muscle kind of in the trap area. As you rotate back, you want to keep your arm at a plane higher than your body. So you don't want to run into your hip, you want to run over your hip. That'll squeeze your lats and your shoulder blades. And then you can just kind of bring it back through to comfortable position. So 10 each arm. Oops, on our knees. 1, we're squeezing at the top. 2, we're rotating it back. And 3, bringing it forward. 1, 2, 3. So that's 2. 3, up, around, and through. That's 4. Up, around, through. 6. 8. As you come back around, follow your palm. Your palm should be facing your body as you swim back. That's 10. There you go, good. Keep that upper body facing the ground. We don't want to be rocking our core. If you feel like your back is arching down, make sure you throw your hips forward a little bit, engage your abs. I think we have 4 more to go here. You should really feel it in the back of the shoulders and the top of your back up in the traps area. Whew, I think we're at 20. All right, so we have that 2 more times through. And then we are through with circuit number 2. So grab a quick drink. Now we know what's going on. Of course, I can't leave it at that. We're going to make it a little bit harder. If you have something nice and light that you can put underneath you, just a single dumbbell maybe. I'm going to back up so you can see. If you want, instead of shoulder tapping, you can take that weight and you can place it on the other side. Like that. Okay? So you're keeping yourself up with the one arm, but now you really have to engage your core to lock yourself in. That'll be the adjustment there. With our wide squat rock, we're also going to go backwards now. So we're going to hop up, and then we're going to tap, touch the floor. Hop, tap, touch the floor. Here, get your balance, tap, touch the floor. Okay, those are our 2 adjustments. Are we ready? The less you think about it, the better you'll feel. Here we go. Let's get 20. You can either shoulder tap, or you can replace the weight Make sure you're nice and stable before you go to lift that weight. If you want, you can roll like this. I'm showing you the roll on the screen. If you're not sure you want to lift it, get to your 20. All right, here we go. We're gonna, as a reminder, it's just gonna be here. We'll start on one side. We'll step and hold, tap the floor and kick the foot back. So from this angle, it's here, foot goes back. Okay? 20 total. This time to start on your right. We're not gonna jump, we're just gonna step, hold the squat, tap and kick. Step, hold the squat, tap and kick. Step, hold the squat, tap and kick. That's 4. There you go, good job. Make sure you're holding yourself steady with your lower back muscles and your abs. When you kick back, squeeze the glute of the leg that's kicking. Keep a little bend in the knee of the leg that's down. We're going to call that 12 because I'm not sure. 13, 14, 15, 16. Here we go, 4 more. We got this. Or 20 is already over. I could be wrong. I need a counter. All right, great job. Okay, lateral planks. 30 seconds again, each direction. This time, if you want to, you can do leg lifts with the top leg. Totally up to you. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. So we're up. Get yourself comfortable, toes are forward. If you want to, you can go here. Top leg goes up. Toes remain pointed forward. You're going to be working the leg that's down, the outer half of that, because it's going to take on all that weight while your other leg is going up. 5 seconds. And time. Switch it up. On the elbow or the hand, your choice. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you're going to go up and down with the leg, get stable first, engaging this bottom part of your abs. Controlled lift and lower. We're halfway through this one. Five more seconds. And time. Good job. Here we go, arm rotations. Let's get into these right away so we can move on to the last round. 10 each direction, it's on your own count. But it's up, back, and through, up, back, above your hips, and through, on your own. Turn your palm in as you swim stroke towards your body. As you go up, you're focusing on the traps in the upper back. As you row inward, you're squeezing the lats in between the shoulder blades. And don't let your core bow. Keep a nice, flat, strong stomach area. Great job. That's 2 rounds of the circuit. We have 1 more round to go. Grab a quick drink if you need it. We'll start up here in about 25 seconds. Everybody feeling okay? Nothing hurts? And you know I can't leave well enough alone. So on these taps, this time we're gonna go tap, mountain climber, tap, mountain climber. You're welcome. Whichever arm goes to tap, the opposite knee should come in. So right, left, right, left. I don't know which side you're seeing my screen, so. Everybody got that? Here we go, we got 20 tap and climbs. Here we go. You can go for a little more speed if you want to. Just make sure your body's not rocking. Be careful, make sure you always have 3 things touching the ground. Don't try to lift that leg before the arm is back. When you mountain climb, make sure you're really squeezing the abs. You can even get up on those back toes a little bit to get a bigger crunch. Yes, liking it. Okay, wide squats. This time we're just gonna tippy tap. We're gonna go 3 each step. We're only going for 12 total down at, 6 down and backs, 12 total. Okay, so we're down, leading with the outside leg. Stay in the squat, your head should stay still. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. That's 3. Make sure your glutes are burning. They're holding you nice and low. I think that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great job. That one was actually a little bit easier, I think. All right, lateral planks. We were back at it. This adjustment is you can tap if you want to. And if you really want to get crazy, you can tap and lift the leg. Or you can just hold the plank, that's fine too. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, we're in. Make sure your feet are pointing towards the screen. Tap if you want, lift if you want, or just hold if you want. Ten more seconds on this side. Last second, time. Switch it. 5 seconds till we start. 3 seconds, 2, 1. We are up. Feet are forward. Make sure the obliques are what's holding you up. Tap if you want. Leg lift if you want. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job. Doggy arm rotations. Change directions this time. So we're going back, out, and down. So back, squeeze the shoulder blades like you're doing a row. Back, out, get the top of the shoulders into the traps, and back down. 10 each way, here we go. Back, around, and down. Back, around, and down. Getting those strong upper back muscles will help us when we're sitting on our Zoom meetings all day long, wanting to slouch in our chairs. This will help keep our posture strong, keep our necks from hurting, helping us to get better night's sleep. Nice rounded out at the top. Upper body is staying nice and flat and strong. Your body's not tipping like a boat. When you get to 20, we're done. Whew, good job. We're done with circuit 2. We are on the downhill. Grab a drink, wipe off, whatever you have to do. Cool. This one will go much faster. We are on the home stretch. Let's check the time. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. So lateral chair bridges. This one's a little bit different. I know I had never done these until this past school year. So you're gonna put your top leg on, okay? And we're gonna work on basically holding that plank that we had, except we're gonna do it with just our top leg. And this other leg can either float forward, can go under the chair. If you have a chair instead of a couch, you can keep it tucked, whatever you wanna do, but you're holding your body up with the top leg, the inner half. Okay, so I know a lot of times we work our outer thighs and our outer hips, but we kind of neglect the inner part. So this is gonna help us with that, and it's gonna make your core really work. It's also, you'll see this part of your quadricep really bump up. So it's just here, it'll be a 15-second hold or a 20-second hold. I think we got 20 in us. So we'll go 20 seconds each leg, and then we'll switch sides. Okay, that'll be the first exercise of this group. Let's just get to that one first. Everybody ready? First leg is up. Our entire body from foot to elbow is straight. Top leg is going to push and hold our body weight. Other leg is floating off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We got 20 seconds. Try to keep that toe pointed forward. Your leg may start to shake a little bit. If you take a break, that's okay. But we are already halfway there. It's 10 seconds in. If you want to get ambitious, you can kind of wiggle around your bottom leg. Do other things to make your top leg work a little more. 2, 1, time. Let's try to turn around quickly here. 3, 2, 1, we're up. Again, pushing from the bottom, or excuse me, pushing from the inner ankle. That top leg is straight, and your core is helping hold your weight. I can't see the clock. Bad timing or bad planning by me. So we'll make it up. 3, 2, 1, time. That was pretty close. All right, everybody got that? We good with that one? Take it away from the chair now. And we're just doing straight leg lifts. Let's get 12 of them. Working the outer thighs, outer hips. Make sure the tendency is to want to scoot your butt back and curl. Keep your body straight. That'll make your hip flexor stretch a little bit better. Keep that toe pointed up, or I guess forward, and switch. All right, when you get done with that 12th one, we are going to do inverted push-ups. It's kind of like doing an incline bench press. If you don't feel comfortable, you can just turn and do push-ups on your chair or on your couch, as long as it's stable and not going anywhere. Otherwise, we're going feet up. So on a normal push-up, you're pushing straight through the chest. On this one, your arms are going to be up a little higher because your body is tipping down. So incline push-ups on a chair, we're trying to get 12. Everybody ready? Here we go, on your own, nice and steady. Extend it all the way up at the top. Make sure we're breathing. As you push yourself up, you're exhaling. If you're not comfortable with that, right here is fine too. These are a little bit easier. It's more of a decline, but at least you don't feel like you're going to tip. Okay, if you have something nice and light, go ahead and grab it. If you don't have anything terribly light, let's start with our elbows coming together. I don't care if your arms are up or down, but you're squeezing your chest. We're going to work on squeezing backwards and trying to like pinch something behind us with our shoulder blades. And then we're going to just take our bodies down to about a 45-degree angle. Start here, and we're going to squeeze at the top. If you have something light, 5, 10 pounds, you can hold them and work that direction as well. We're just going 12 right here. Bring it in, squeeze your back. If this feels too easy, you can put your arms out further and go like a bird. Last count, so 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay. Ab rotational press. This is the last exercise of the circuit. We're going to be in a crunch position, and we can go nice and light with the weight. If you don't have a weight, you don't need one. Grab something here. We're going to go V-ups, basically, but we're going to work on pushing and extending one side up, bringing it back to the middle. Switch hands, push and extend up. Again, this isn't like a chest exercise where you need a big heavy weight. It's just about making sure that you throw your core into it from here to here. If you don't want to start from the ground and go like this, that's fine. You can start crunch and you can go right here. That does the same thing. 10 each way. Here we go. Get to the middle of your body before you come back down, so you're not swinging and running the risk of hurting your back. That looks so much easier when I see the examples online. But we're killing it. We got 2 more rounds of this circuit, and then we are out of here. Everybody doing all right? We can hit it a little bit faster? Okay, cool. Lateral chair bridges. Top leg goes on the chair. Leg underneath it just floats or sticks out in front of you, depending on what kind of chair you have. We have 25 seconds this time. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice and strong. Toes pointed forward. Inner ankle on that top foot is pushing into your chair, your couch, whatever you have. You want to really challenge your core. Play around with that bottom leg a little bit. Do some V-ups with it. 3, 2, 1, time. Switch it. This time I'll move my chair so I'll see the clock. We will start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 25 seconds. If you are going to play around with that bottom leg, make sure your hips don't drop. You're still engaging your core. We have 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Get away from your couch or your chair just a little bit. We're going top leg lifts. 12. Here we go. On your own. Switch it on your own when you're done. All right, great job. Incline push-ups. We've got 12 of these again. If you're not comfortable with this one, again, you can go back to putting your hands on your chair or your couch and doing push-ups off of that. Otherwise, we are up. If you want to make it more of a shoulder exercise, instead of being here, you can kick your hips up and you can make it a shoulder press. Okay, but be careful, that can get a little tough. Find whatever's comfortable for you. Mix it up a little bit if you want to try. Try the shoulder press a little bit. All right, here we go. We've got 12 reps. On your own count, here we go. Careful coming down. Great job. Bent over squeezes. Bent over squeezes. If you have something nice and light, soup cans, something like that, you can grab them. Otherwise, just keep the squeeze going. So elbows are together to start. 45-degree angle bend. And we're squeezing the back like you're trying to crack an acorn with your shoulder blades. If you feel comfortable to widen the arms, go ahead, just don't lock them out. We don't want to lock the elbows and put all the torque on the shoulders. We're trying to squeeze right there. We got 12 here. All right. Here we go, ab rotational press. If you want to do all 6 on one arm first, so you're not exchanging the weights, that's fine too. You can do it that way. So you could go right here the whole time and knock out these 6 and then switch hands. That's what I'll do this round, or this round. All right. Here we go. Really get a good twist at the top. Yeah, if you don't want to go all the way down, you can start right here. Just twist right there. Whew. We have one more round to go and then we're done for the day. Take a quick second, make sure that we can really attack this last round. How's everybody feeling? We good? Whew. All right, let's get this thing rolling here so we can get out. All right, we'll start it up in 10 seconds. Going leg on the chair, top leg is gonna hold us up. 5 seconds to go. We got 30, go. The obliques facing the ground are holding you up, as well as the inner thigh of your top leg. You should see that quadricep muscle on the inner side of your knee should be doing a lot of work as well. You should see it kind of bulging out a little bit. That's 10 seconds to go. We are so close. 5 seconds. 2, 1, time. Good job. Let's switch to the other side. Move my chair. We'll start in 5. And here we go. Pushing through the inner ankle of the top foot. Inner thigh, inner hip, groin area. Make sure it's working. Make sure your abs are helping you out. 10 more seconds to go here. I don't know about you, my leg is shaking. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job. Get rid of the chair or the couch, move away from it. Top leg lifts. 12 on your own count. Let's go. Switch on your own when you're done. Our next thing will be our push-ups with our feet on our chair or our couch. We're going to bump that up to 15. If you're struggling getting to the end and you need to get your feet off the chair or the couch to finish, go ahead and do that. But let's get 15 good quality reps of whatever it is we're going to do. Here we go, feet are up. Or your hands are on the couch, whatever you feel like. 15, go on your own. Whew. 2 more things to go. Bent over squeezes. We got 15. However you want. You know what you're doing now. Elbows where you want. Extend out as far as you want. 15 back squeezes. Here we go. There we go, looking good, looking good. Keep a good squat position so you're not using your lower back to hold you up. I'm saying that to the screen, but I'm telling myself. Good job. Last thing, ab rotational press. Kind of like a single leg V up. All right, here we go. You can start seated, or you can start from the lay down position. Whew. Did we all make it? I see hands, that's good. Awesome. Great job. We'll do a quick stretch here. Make sure we can all walk and move our upper bodies later today. Then we'll get you out of here. Great work. First thing, let's go ahead and take it down a little bit. Stretch our hamstrings, kind of rock them. I know they say you're not supposed to move when you stretch, but a lot of times stretching your joints or working on mobility is as important as stretching the muscle. So we're just kind of rocking. We'll slow it down a little bit, and we'll go straight down. Keep our back nice and flat, as opposed to rounding it out. We're nice and straight. Take it over to your left. Working that left hamstring. Now lateral lunge it to your left. Point your right toes in the air. It makes it easier. Or keep them flat to the ground, whatever you want. And then rotate it so you're stretching your right hip flexor. Tall upper body. Hands are up and sink. Then just tip it a little bit to your left if you can. So you're opening up the obliques. We did a lot of lateral abs today. So you'll feel it in your hip flexor and your oblique muscles. And bring it back to center. Let's go hamstring stretch to your right. And lunge it. Same direction. Everybody still working from home, I take it?
Yeah.
Rotate it. We got those optional policies for this month, I think, right?
Yeah, we're taking it.
And let's go ahead and open it up. Tip it to your right. Opening your left oblique and your hip flexor. And come back to center. All right, we did a lot of shoulder and back work. Let's just go with circles. Let's go 10 one direction on one arm. Really thinking about expanding your shoulder joint. Let's change direction once you get 10. When you get there, switch arms, same thing. Reverse it. We held ourselves up a lot today with a single arm, so we just want to make sure we don't compress the shoulder joint. Give it a chance here to loosen up before we stretch our muscles. All right. Whenever you're good, let's swing them out a little bit. And then when you're ready, just go ahead and keep one across your body and hold. As we're holding this, think about rounding, shortening, and elongating your back. Oh, like you're cradling a small animal or something. And we're back to swinging. Get the other arm this time. Open, close, kind of rounding your back a little bit. Squeezing, rounding. Good job, let's swing them. And we'll go one up top.
So Isaiah, is it just my complete lack of core strength that I cannot do planks without really just cutting off every nerve in my elbow?
In your
Like,
elbow.
to the point where my pinky falls asleep every time.
Are you on your elbows?
It's like, well, I guess maybe I'm doing it the wrong way. The only way I can do any of those planks is I end up putting a lot of pressure here. Probably because I don't have enough strength here.
Do you think it's easier if you do them on your hand? So if you did the planks, here.
Like that. It looks a lot harder, but it's probably better on my elbow. I just feel like whatever this little nerve is here always falls asleep.
And then it runs up through the outside of your
Yeah, and it runs up to here. And it runs in our family. My brother actually has lost permanent feeling in his pinky from that.
Oh.
Anyway,
I
don't know if that's typical or if it's just that I'm not doing it the right way, but.
It may be just an angle change. Maybe if you just wanted to open up a little, or maybe you want to get a little tighter in.
Yeah, I'll try different things.
It's funny because my wife's kind of similar. Like she's strong, but she has an issue with the angle of push-ups.
I can't do a push-up to save my life. I
Yeah,
tried.
I think for a lot of people, it's just the joints don't all line up the same way for certain exercises. So
Yeah, that's good. Will you believe her when she tells you that? Believe her.
no, I totally do.
I'm telling my teachers that for years, and they're mean to me. So.
No, I totally get it. So no, thank you for coming. Hopefully it was productive.
Yeah.
I have one more new workout next week, and then I'll kind of cycle through this past month in July to get in August so that we can kind of see ourselves building. So if you've been to one of the first couple, it'll just be a repeat as we go. But it makes it so that you can remember it and you can always keep these and do them on your own. So
Thank you.
thank you for coming. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
For more.